You need a bigger brush hog where you go out?
I don't know how to
Actually,
fish.
this is not a baby. This is a brush hog.
I don't know how to fish.
Just so this, they'll eat it. They love it.
John's kayak is going to go up for sale. The Outback.
Okay.
This is my old one, has Lowrance. We're going to take the Humminbird, put it on this one. Take my old Lowrance, put it on this one. Just the units, and really just the transducers. And these have the fancy, what do they call it?
Scupper?
No, the plate for the transducer.
where the drop down.
Where it
Yeah, the little
pops
drop down.
out.
A little drop down,
Yeah, it makes it really handy installing it. So yeah, the lights are staying on this, all the other wiring staying on it. It's just the transducer.
Yeah, that'll be used when we sell.
Yep.
I mean, I just leave that one like it is and just hack it up totally.
That'd be the most cost-effective and time-effective way to get it.
Yeah. Finish assembling that also. So
Yourself.
you could, you know, yeah.
I don't know
If you find parts
I
that
don't know
belong,
how.
throw them on there.
So start, we'll move everything from this one.
Look, it's on there.
I'm gonna make him a sticker that has his name, because he wants to put it on the side.
Jones Lowrance Pro. You want me to put John Morris Lowrance?
Lawrence Pro.
Snap it on
Well,
there.
everybody else says they're Lawrence Pro when they wear a hat,
Yeah,
so why
exactly.
not?
Yeah, he's a sponsored angler, right?
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So we're gonna see how that turns out.
That's cool.
Yeah, you know when you drop it down, it goes back down.
Hobies are amazing. And really, once you move the Lowrance, you really don't have to move John's stuff. You can move it himself. I don't care. Just, you know, please just, you know, move my stuff, and then if you guys get busy. Yes. Sorry, John.
Oh, just taking all the units out of this this kayak, and we're gonna install it all over there on the orange Hobie Pro Angler.
Right now I'm just pulling the transducer out of this one to install back in the other one. And it's got a recessed mechanism on it so you can pull it up so you're not dragging it if you're in real shallow water.
All right, I just removed the transducer from the Pro Angler and I'm getting ready to install it on the Pro Angler 360.
The knot that I tied was here. That's what.
Oh. Hey, Rick, what knot did you take out?
I
The
suppose-
center one?
I took one out on the bracket itself.
I guess that way you're only, but you're still gonna have to untie those other ones.
Well,
I guess.
From factory, there's a knot up here too, but it looks like it might
Which
get out.
one did you take out to where I need to? Did you take this one out or did you take
I
these
took
two out?
this one out. This one will stay with it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so that top knot there.
I'm glad you said something because I would have been pissed off when I took these other two apart and come to find out that, oh hey, you needed the other one.
What I was thinking about doing was putting it up here somehow.
I just let it hang off the back of the grip saw.
Quite working the way I wanted it to.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I really don't know what I'm doing.
I was just winging it.
guess that's all too right.
He can edit out the rattle. Yeah. I believe in you. Okay, let's just try it. I want to do like probably more than one. Are you tired of your current electronics? Trade in and trade up with RMP is so easy. Okay. Step 3, get your new unit and get it installed today. Now I'm nervous. I wasn't nervous before. Damn it, Chad.
Just remember, your legs are longer than Chad's.
Step 1, shoot a... Oh! Damn it. That's a good throw, Rick. Are you tired of your current marine electronics? At RMP, we make trade-in easy. 3 steps. Step 1, shoot us a quote. Get an email. Step 2, send in your old unit for trade credit. Step 3, sorry. I thought it was going. Sorry. I heard the rattle and thought it was going in the water. I was anticipating the kaplunk. All right, this time, we got it this time. Are you tired of your old marine electronics? At RMP, we make trade-in easy. 3 steps. Step 1, shoot us an email, get a quote. Step 2, send us your old unit and get credit. Step 3, get your brand new unit and get installed on your boat today.
What's going on, guys? We've got a 2000 Skeeter ZX 195 that came in today. We're doing a Garmin installation on this boat. So this particular customer is going to go with a 122 and a 93 UHD up front on the bow here. We're going to utilize this over and under mount that'll sit off here over the side. So we'll have the 122 up top, the 93 UHD here on the bottom. Move over around here to the trolling motor. We're going to run the GT54 UHD transducer on the foot of the trolling motor, as well as a Garmin LiveScope transducer up here on the shaft with the perspective mount as well. So this will be a pretty cool one. Really got a handful of things going on with this boat. So this is probably the funnest part of everything we do here, fishing wires through boats. Some of them are easy, some of them not so much. These Skeeters typically tend to be a little bit easier. They're pretty open. Okay. So what we have here is our 3 sets of 10 gauge wire. Each one of these will have its own dedicated circuit. So we'll run one to the 122, another one over here to the 93, and then on our LiveScope box, we typically like to mount those inside of the starboard side rod box. That's usually a pretty easily accessible point for an angler to get into should they ever have to access it. So we'll take another one of these leads, run it back around over here into the box, and that'll power our LiveScope box. So you can see right here around the edge, all that adhesive that goes in there, well, it'll actually push out a nice little ring all the way around, and the same on this side. This connection here is waterproof. You can put that underneath the water. It's not gonna corrode, you're not gonna get water in there, you're never gonna have issues with this. And that is why we do it the way we do it, and every single battery connection we make here at the shop is done that way.
I like this one. It's simple. I mean, overbuilt.
So we're wrapping up this installation now. All we have left to do is to mount our GLS 10 box down here in the rod locker. All our wiring's been run, all of our networking's been run. And once we get that done, we're gonna get it out on the water, lake test everything, and make sure she's good to go.
He can use it on the water, and it works, but it just keeps beeping.
That's gonna be an iPilot module error.
Okay.
Is it a real fast beep?
Probably, I don't know. I can ask him.
Yeah, so the 4 quick beeps is it's a self-diagnostic check when you fire up. So sounds like the iPilot module's probably failed.
So he'd need to replace that, I
Does the
think.
spot lock and everything work right?
You want me to ask him? Hey, bud. So on that, is it a fast beep when it's doing it? Okay. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah.
It sounds like his iPilot module is probably bad.
So he's saying probably your iPilot module is bad. Yeah. Does spot lock work for you still? Okay. He said that's probably what it is. Got it. Okay. That's what he's thinking. Yeah, what is spot lock? If it's failing, his spot lock won't work. Is that correct?
It can still work, but it might not work right. It can kick out.
He said you probably have issues with it. It may spot lock but kick out randomly or not actually hold you on spot. Okay, bud. Thanks, man. Bye. You need a baby brush hog when you go out?
I don't know how to
Actually,
fish.
this is not a baby. This is a brush hog.
I don't know how to fish.
Just so this, they'll eat it. They love it.
You going fishing tonight?
You know, Tanner was gonna go, but he said he's not really feeling good. It's supposed to be like 20 degrees. I'm like, I don't want to. I'm a pretty fair weather guy. I like to catch fish when I like to catch fish.
Yeah.
When it's nice. I don't know. Maybe Brody wants to go. I don't know. So probably not.
I keep saying every week, next jackpot,
next
I'll
week.
fish.
Right.
Life happens.
Yeah. Trouble.
You guys ready to go to the lake? That's really the point of coming out here and doing this, though, is we really just want to make sure that everything's working right before we send it off to customer, and we're not getting any kind of, nasty feedback or interference issues. Something pretty common that a lot of people will battle is, interference from a trolling motor when they're running. It's not going to be abnormal. You can see right here when I just got on the trolling motor, you've got a line here, and we start to get a little bit of fuzz right here, and then it goes away when I get off the trolling motor here. That's not going to be uncommon on an older trolling motor that's still running a brushed setup, which is what we have here. This is a Minn Kota Ultrex. It does still run a brushed motor. So one of the easiest and best ways to get away from that is to go ahead and transition over to a brushless motor like your Garmin Force or your Lowrance Ghost. You can see here, I get back on the trolling motor and we start to pick that up. It doesn't wipe the screen out. I mean, it's not terrible. I've seen a lot worse, but you do start to get a little bit of that back when you get on the trolling motor here. Okay, so a second ago when we were showing this, I was showing you guys the interference that we were getting from our trolling motor. Now, in some situations, this doesn't work all the time. You can turn down your gain to get rid of some of that interference. And so earlier we were on the auto settings. I have switched this over into manual settings and I'm running 70% gain, and you can see that we've gotten rid of a lot of the fuzz that we were getting from the trolling motor. So you can manipulate some of that stuff using some of your settings to kind of customize that and help tune this to get rid of a lot of that interference that we're getting just a second ago. Okay, so that really wraps up our installation here on this boat. Everything that we really wanted to see work is working correctly. We're getting a good return from our sonar and LiveScope units. So anyways, it's another one done, another one we can get out the door, off to the customer. We're gonna go ahead and get this boat loaded up and get back to the shop.
Josh, come here. Getting ready to order the drone. Think now's the right time when the box is out now?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking.
How much is it?
2 G's, I'm going all out. I'm gonna get the one with the fancy controller.
Yeah, now's a good time.
That's what we're doing. Alright. Protect your drone. It's a G for 2 years. You gonna break it, Alex?
I'm gonna try not to.
Better not break it, because that seems steep.
Your legs are longer than mine.
Mine or his?
My legs are longer than all of yours.
Yeah,
I'm also walking back.
Wow, very observant, Chad. Good job, buddy.
Josh is tall.